You know it. You love it.
Do I?
And it's better than a spooky Gumby. This is the Smackdown Rundown.
Ow, I hit my knee.
Good job.
Wait!
This is a special Travis Colt's birthday edition
Woo!
of the Smackdown Rundown.
I'm older.
You're a day older than you were yesterday.
And a year older than I was last year.
This time last year.
This
Exactly.
time, yeah.
Specifically.
Specifically
This time.
this time. Alright. So we had the Dudleys defeat the Primetime Players.
Hold on.
What?
What matches happened?
We had the Dudleys defeat the Primetime Players.
Sweet.
We had Neville get his ass kicked.
Good match.
We had Sheamus defeat Cesaro.
Ooh.
We had Bo Dallas defeat R-Truth.
Woo!
Charlotte defeated Tamina.
Also, woo!
And the Shield defeated the New Day.
Hey!
Yeah, the Shield went against the New Day.
I'll take it.
So we opened up SmackDown with the New Day on their campaign to save the tables. Talking about all the times that tables have been there to support us.
All the times that history was made on tables.
Yeah.
Like the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
Or the first Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Or,
tables were important.
Or when the New Day signed their WWE contracts.
It was on tables.
It was on tables. Dudleys don't give a fuck though, because they're there for three things. They're there to
two things.
Was it two things? I thought it was three.
Initially, it was two things: win titles and put everybody through a table. Did they add another thing?
I thought they added another thing.
They might have.
I thought it was kick people's asses, put people through tables, and win championships.
Oh, well, they added ass kicking.
We're gonna go
next week. They're gonna add chewing bubble gum.
Nah, I feel like that's gimmick infringement. But the Primetime Players say that the Dudleys got to go back to the back of the line because the Primetime Players are actually the #1 contenders because they have a rematch for the championships.
Which the wording that Titus O'Neil used was terrible. He said they earned their #1 contender spot.
Yeah.
During this match, the New Day were on commentary and they were giving him a hard time about it on commentary.
You earned a title shot by losing? Yeah. You might want to change up the way you said that, Titus. Just future reference, you know. Just. But the Primetime Players were ready to send the Dudleys to the back of the line.
But the Dudleys are more likely ready to send the Primetime Players on a one-way ticket to Dudleyville's ass-kicking camp.
Which actually took place right in the middle of the ring at SmackDown.
Yeah.
Primetime Players put up a hell of a fight.
Darren Young and Devon have really good chemistry.
Yes, I appreciated the back and forth that Devon and Darren Young had. That was fun. Titus got his hot tag.
Which was weird.
Only lasted.
They playing the baby faces?
Only lasted to a certain point. The ending was really wonky.
Wonky.
Because Devon ends up tagging in Bubba. Or is the
Bubba tagged
in Bubba tagged in Devon. And this was after he kind of stunned Titus.
Yeah, Titus charged at him and he kicked Titus in the face.
Yeah, and so Titus started to walk forward but realized Devon wasn't in the ring yet. And so he's like, oh, I better step back. And then they got set up and they stepped forward again and then he got hit with the 3D. The Dudleys picking up the win. Not the best of endings. But then before...
Yeah, weird double feed into the...
Yeah.
Trace Day.
Thanks for that. That was 3D in Spanish.
Yeah, Trace Day.
Compliments of Kevin Hawk. How do you say Kevin Hawk in Spanish? El Kevin Hawko?
Mucho.
Mr. Hawko!
Oh, that's so a thing.
God damn it. You have to do that with one of your New Day socks. Speaking of the New Day...
Kofi's, because Kofi's has wings.
Before everything
Speaking of Kofi.
Kofi decides, you know what? Just to add insult to injury, I'm going to slap Devon in the back of the head before I leave.
Yeah, Big E.
Devon was pissed.
Big E and Xavier Woods go around the ring with their bubble-wrapped table.
Yes.
And while the Dudleys are staring at them, Kofi slid in the ring, gave Devon his cheap shot to the back, and dipped.
Yeah.
And Devon
was not happy. He was pissed off. We come back from commercial. The trombone has returned.
I don't want to draw the ire of the Dudley Boys.
No. That
seems like a poor choice.
I mean, they've been through a lot of shit. And...
Didn't they watch TLC? Or TLC 2?
Or ECW?
Yeah, that one. That's a much more extreme acronym.
There's a lot of letters that the Dudleys have been involved in.
D.
3 of them, specifically. TLC, ECW, WWE, TNA.
What?
It's like a knockoff Global Force Wrestling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Who would want to do that?
It was also founded by Jeff Jarrett.
Huh.
But then he's like, this isn't working out. I better start Global Force Wrestling. But yeah, we come back from commercial. The trombone has been traded for the table. He's
the table is in witness protection.
Yeah, making sure it's trying to
being saved by Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh God. The New Day
I'm not proud of that.
The New Day meet up with Renee Young, who talks about them, being the champions and knowing that they have to defend against the primetime players, and now they're pissing off the Dudley Boys,
and they're like, "Why are you in such a good mood? You have a match later."
It's like, no, we don't.
Yeah, you do. You're going against Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose.
And then angry Xavier Woods.
That was more sad.
Well, I can't imagine he was happy. He was probably a little pissed off.
Really disappointed.
Yeah. Then we're getting our next installment in Stardust versus Neville.
Yes.
Stardust is in the ring.
Episode 4.
Yes. Issue 4, if you're going by comic book standards. Stardust already in the ring. Neville's making his way down to the ring, but before he can get halfway down the ramp, he's attacked.
Before he can get all the way out of his smoke.
Yeah. That was the best part, is that from the smoke emerges the Ascension.
Yeah, and Victor's like, fall down the ramp.
They proceed to beat the shit out of Neville. They take him in the ring. We get a 3-on-1 beatdown.
They attack him and friggin' with his own cape.
Yeah, they
just cover his head with his cape and just beat on him. That's rude.
That's
messed up. With his own gear.
And Stardust gets on the microphone and says, "Neville, I want to introduce you to my scheming, conniving cohorts, the Ascension, and you can call this the Cosmic Wasteland." And then Neville gets hit with one hell of a fall of man. The Ascension doing some shit.
Hey.
This is awesome.
Involved in a storyline that's not them jobbed out to everybody.
I dig it.
Brother.
We're not supposed to say that anymore.
Sorry. Slip of the tongue.
That's gross. Chill out, Braun. Quit slipping the tongue. We had
L. Braun Hubbard.
We had Cesaro talking about
Wyattology.
his rib injuries, but he's also planning on beating the crap out of Sheamus tonight, trying to get back on a winning streak.
Sheamus is like, bro,
good.
Don't make me be all stupid all over you.
And Cesaro's like, well, I agree with the WWE Universe that you do look stupid.
And Sheamus is like, you're right.
No, Sheamus didn't say that. He said, he said that
it's going to be entertaining.
It's going to be entertaining. This was a good match, though. Sheamus and Cesaro.
It's alright.
They did some good stuff. Cesaro, though, fucking he backflipped out of the Irish Curse backbreaker and got Sheamus in the crossface.
That was spot of the match for sure.
Who does that? Fucking Cesaro.
Kudos, though, for Sheamus for taking that fall out of the ring.
Yeah, he got drop kicked off the top rope, tumbled all the way to the floor. Some creative offense to injure the ribs some more.
Using the turnbuckle.
Yeah, gave him a couple shots while he was on the out on the apron, and then almost tried to hip toss him onto the top turnbuckle. Turnbuckle? Turnbuckle.
He's turnbuckling.
He's turnbuckle. Sheamus does end up beating Cesaro. Cesaro gets in like this rage mode where he just doesn't want to let Sheamus out of the corner. The ref has to back him up a couple times.
He's on his face going... I wish he did that. I wish that was a Cesaro move.
His next action figure will probably do that.
Push a button.
Piston punch. That's what they call it.
With piston punch action.
Piston punch. The ref backs Cesaro up for the second time, and Sheamus takes advantage by kicking Cesaro right in the face.
With his brogue.
All that brogue. And picking up the
run out of brogue eventually.
Probably not. He's a big dude. He regenerates brogue throughout the week.
Shame.
Cesaro losing yet again. Sadly.
This is the first time in a while I've been sad about Cesaro losing, though. So I'm okay if he loses to somebody talented.
You were giving Sheamus some credit in this match.
The hip toss thingy, yeah, that was good.
So, Sheamus didn't suck completely. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. It was good work by both guys. Alright. So we're starting to get racy with the storyline here. We already talked about...
Yeah, Sheamus is naked.
No. Not
that storyline?
No.
It's okay, you couldn't see anything.
I was blind.
It's basically see-through.
We talked about Summer Rae saying on Raw that she'll never... The image of Dolph Ziggler naked in front of her will never leave her mind.
Yeah, well, she's obsessed.
So we've got Miz TV. The scheduled guests are supposed to be Dolph Ziggler and Lana.
But Miz has other plans.
Miz decides to bring out Summer Rae first, the real victim of the situation.
And all of a sudden she's like, I wasn't really a victim.
And she's got one hell of a shiner on her eye.
Yeah.
Lana whooped the fuck out of her on Raw. Good job, Lana.
Kudos.
No disrespect to you, Summer, because I kind of like you, but it just adds to the storyline that Lana beat the shit out of you. So Summer Rae starts saying that Dolph Ziggler actually embraced her and kissed her and
got his nakedness all up on her.
Was getting all naughty with her, and Dolph and Lana end up making their way down, and Dolph's like, all right, this has got to stop.
And every time he tries to say something, she cuts him off and tries to make more insinuations.
Yeah. He's
like
trying
the chemistry between us is like peanut butter and jelly.
And Dolph says the only thing that's going to be between us is a restraining order.
Don't be silly, Dolph. I want to put my chopstick legs in your ramen hair.
Oh my god. I kind of wish...
I want to be writing their stuff.
You do horrible things with this storyline.
I do horrible things with any storyline.
So Summer says, well, no, Lana, before you get all mad, I want you to see something. And she brings up footage from last June 2014, when Summer was having her break away from Fandango.
Yes.
Dolph Ziggler beat Fandango in a match, and then made out with Summer Rae twice after the match.
Yes. In front of Fandango.
In front of Fandango. And there was the whole, they were, looking at each other and everything, and that pissed Lana off. And Summer, keeps talking, woman to woman, I want you to trust me, you shouldn't trust Dolph, blah, blah, blah. Lana says, fuck that, attacks Summer in the chair,
almost dumps her on the bottom rope.
Yeah, that would have fucking hurt. And proceeds to whoop the shit out of him, or whoop the shit out of her. Ziggler actually pulls her off. He ends up getting pushed into the corner.
Yeah, and she's like, bro, don't even talk to me.
Lana don't give a fuck. Lana's walking away.
Lana's a honey badger.
Dolph is following Lana, trying to explain to her what's going on. And all the while, Summer is throwing her shoes at Lana, yelling, "You bitch! You can't handle the truth, you bitch!" And I'm like, oh my god, we're getting some fucking drama in this situation here. And I like the fact that these girls just get to fucking do whatever they want.
Yeah.
It's kind of...
Tiny little twat.
Oh, I miss Layla. The catty little twat that she is. So yeah, that's an interesting...
I'm really thinking Night of Champions might have Lana versus Summer Rae.
I'm okay with that. It's just going to be a cat fight. That's all I'm expecting. If there's wrestling, I'll be surprised. So awesome. Then we had R-Truth taking on Bo Dallas.
Bo Dallas, for those of you who didn't hear his mumble.
Bo Dallas.
Happy Both Day, by the way.
Fuck you.
Bo, thank you.
Bo Dallas
wins.
Dominates. He does.
Destroys.
Because they re-show Bo from 2 weeks ago getting suplexed by Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
and
that was unfortunate.
And R-Truth proceeds to laugh at him, which pisses Bo off. And Bo
should just have boned that.
Oh my god. I have an aneurysm before I'm 30. Because you keep antagonizing me with different uses of Bo.
Bo, I don't. Just do what comes natural. Stop postponing this.
Oh, God. Bo ends up beating R-Truth with a, go ahead, say it.
Bodal Anarchy.
Total Anarchy. The finishing move of Eric Cannon from the Indies. It's the elevated spinning neck breaker.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Neck breaker with the feet hanging on the top rope.
I like that way more than the running Bodog.
Yeah, I mean, cool. The running Bodog was a thing for a minute, but it just... There's only so many ways you can set it up before it gets, like,
Yeah, this move, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. You can act like you're going to give him a suplex and then set him up. You can drag him over the top rope and hit it. You can take him off the turnbuckle and hit it.
And there's way more ways people can sell it, too.
Yeah. So this, I think this might give me a reason to enjoy Bo Dallas a little bit more, is the unpredictability of his finishing move. The running Bodog is a shitty move. It's not...
I thought it was bouquet.
Oh my god, we're moving on. We had Team PCB talking about the fact that Charlotte is the #1 contender for the Divas Championship, saying that, you know, despite their competitiveness between the three of them, a win for one of them is a win for all of them. They all support each other. And Charlotte is looking forward to taking the title off of Nikki.
Hell yeah.
Team Bella actually shows up, and Nikki says, well, you know, that's all well and good, but you guys did see the Bellatron, right? Because in 2 weeks, well, actually now it's less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was like on next week's Raw.
Not next week, the week after. It's the Raw before Night of Champions.
Well, that's what I meant. It's not this upcoming Raw, but the Raw afterwards.
Fair enough. The Raw before Night of Champions, she will officially break AJ Lee's record and become the longest reigning Divas champion of all time. But Charlotte's like, see, I get that, and that's why I actually put in a request to have the title match on that Raw, so that way I can take the title...
It was before Night of Champions.
Yeah, before Night of Champions, which it'll be Raw, because that's when the fucking thing ends. We're going to have... That's what's going to happen. On the 14th, we are going to have that Bellatron going throughout the night. And Charlotte is going to take it with like fucking 30 seconds to go.
And I'm going to be 900% okay with that.
We're going to have a fucking party on that Raw review.
I'll bring the champagne.
I won't drink it. More for you.
Yay, drunk Raw.
Nikki is not excited about this, but
Drink
we are...
whenever there's a hot person in the ring.
What?
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 It's a drinking game. Drink whenever there's a hot diva in the ring.
So Charlotte may potentially be my new favorite diva of all time.
Will she surpass Sasha Banks? Who's like your current favorite? Because I don't think if she doesn't surpass Sasha Banks, she's definitely not going to be your favorite of all time.
No.
If she can't beat your favorite of now time.
Yeah, true. If If she takes the title off of Nikki,
You will be eternally grateful.
I will be eternally. Yeah, there we go. I will love Charlotte dearly, but I won't express my love as much as I do for Sasha Banks. Speaking of Charlotte, she would have a match against Tamina.
Against Tamina.
Tamina, the murderer's daughter.
Oh.
Sorry.
Bring that
I'm
down.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I was like, Tamina, that's funny. You know, murder. Oh. Now it's all sad. I'm
This was a.
drink some sour stuff to cheer myself up.
I liked the use of the power game between these two because these are like the two biggest divas on the roster currently. So that they had a good they had a good use of trying to overpower one another. Charlotte really took it to her though. Ended up hitting the spear, which set up for the natural selection, giving Charlotte the win.
She selected her naturally. You know what she selected though?
What?
Tamina's face to the ground.
That she did. And while they were celebrating the win in the ring, the Bellas come out, stand on the top of the stage, and we get the Bellatron with 11 days, 2 hours, blah, 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 blah,
30-some minutes.
Yeah, 30-some minutes, like 40-some seconds.
Ticking, talking.
Then,
I told
JoJo would like to welcome her guest, Kevin Owens, who jumps into screen, and she says, "All right, well, what's next for Kevin Owens?" And he's like, "Well, you did see me beat Cesaro on Raw, but you're also,
SummerSlam.
I did beat him on SummerSlam too, so that's twice. I silenced the Cesaro section twice. So now he plans to silence the group of people that make fun of the way he looks. Everyone's always...
I didn't realize there was a group of people making fun of the way he looked.
There's actually a lot of talk about how there are people within the company that don't like the fact he's getting as much notoriety as he is because he doesn't look like a star.
Look at those people.
And it's because he's chubby. But he says, bring it on. He also says...
because of the other thing.
What other thing?
The Rock tattoo.
This is Ribera Steakhouse. A tattoo?
It's Brahma Bull. It's his Rock tattoo.
Anyway, he tells those people to bring it on. He also says, feed me more.
And I can't wait until I say, and your new Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens.
I like Ryback, but I'm excited that they're... I'm really interested to see what these two will do against each other.
I feel like there's spider webs in the back of my throat.
Because that pertains to Ryback versus Kevin Owens. We're going to move on to our main event where the Shield takes on the New Day.
And the trombone in their corner.
God. Xavier Woods has... They did the continuous tag and stomp.
They call it the revolving door.
And he has different octaves for both guys. He's got the low... when Big E's in, and then he tagged Kofi. Just again.
And when the drop kick, he plays taps. Good job.
It's so good.
He played it better than he did when they were against the Lucha Dragons.
Yes. Yeah, he's been practicing.
I bet. He's quite the musician.
Yeah, really good match between both these.
I'm going to say really good tromboning.
It's not a word I'm going to use.
Oh, that is a poor choice.
That's a you and Thomas Wolfe thing.
Alright. Wait, no. We don't trombone each other.
Yeah, really good match. Lots of good chemistry between these guys. Roman Reigns and Big E fucking just...
When Roman Reigns did that first clothesline to Big E...
Yeah, Big E was on this... he was just on this power trip, and then all of a sudden Roman Reigns shuts him down. He clotheslined the shit out of Big E.
Looked like he wasn't sure what to do.
Yeah, Big E went... Okay. I'm just gonna lay here for a second.
Random trivia fact of the day. My brother played the trombone in high school.
I tried to play the trumpet and I sucked at it.
Oh, no, you're supposed to blow.
That's what I did wrong.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, I'm not gonna try now. It's been way too fucking long. Yeah.
Did you own a trumpet or did you rent one?
I rented one. Why are we talking about this right now?
I don't know.
I rented one at the time.
Interesting. Smackdown's almost over. Stalling for time, bro.
Dean Ambrose was all over the fucking place. He did the drop kick instead of the elbow drop.
Threw me the fuck off.
Yeah.
I was ready to go wee.
And Roman Reigns is about to win. He ends up Superman punching Kofi out of the air. Kofi coming out for the double axe handle. Gets knocked the fuck out. And as he goes to pin...
They like that spot. Because every time Kofi and Reigns do a match, it's the springboard into the Superman punch.
Yep.
Every time.
Roman Reigns goes down for the pin. Xavier Woods breaks it up, causing the disqualification.
He got that DQ.
Xavier Woods then gets the Shield powerbomb.
They got Dairy Queen.
And Dean Ambrose grabs the microphone and says, "Hey, I'm not done yet. And call me crazy, but I want another crack at the black sheep of the Wyatt family."
Yeah, he's like, "Come on out here, Snitsky Knox. Snoxney." Play that backwards. I bet that sounds like I'm saying Hail Satan or something.
Bray Wyatt ends up coming up on the Tron and says that this is his game. He makes the moves, and the apocalypse is walking among you. And can you hear the footsteps of the black sheep?
I thought that meant like he was getting in the ring behind them.
That would have been really creepy if they actually you heard footsteps, and then all of a sudden, Braun was behind the Shield. Braun actually walks into the camera shot, takes off the mask, and delivers the "run" line, and looks fucking scary as hell when he does it.
The Mike Knox,
he
love child.
He does, yeah. Look at that image. We'll bring it up right now if we can.
Oh God, I'm scared.
Now imagine.
I'm not scared if it's not up there
You
right
got
now though.
Snitsky eyes. Mike Knox hair.
He's got Snitsky's like chubby face too.
Yeah.
Like Snitsky's cheeks.
Yeah, he's got that human chipmunk thing going on.
Marshmallow mouth.
Don't do that. That's a weird thing. That's it for SmackDown. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe. Follow all
the links, bro,
in the description.
There's a bunch of them.
There's Facebook,
Reddit,
Twitter,
Tumblr,
Instagram.
Did you say Reddit already?
Yeah.
Emails.
Yeah. Like Kevin_Hawk636 at hotmail.com where you can talk to him.
And there's fanstalkwrestling@gmail.com.
Where you can talk to all of us.
Everybody.
Thanks for those
you
of you
talk to people who aren't us.
Thanks for those of you that wished me a happy birthday on my Facebook page. I appreciate that. That is down in the description as well. We also got a playlist where we got the Raw review, we got the midweek wrap up. We got a whole bunch of crazy fucking wrestling news from this week.
And the Thomas's top 5
and
coming up.
Thomas's top 5, and coming up, our next video, our last video of the week, indie news with full results of King of Trios.
The Cot 15.
The Cot 15.
Yeah, you can call it the Cottis. Because the 5 looks like an S. And the 1 looks like an I.
Alright. Thanks for watching SmackDown. We'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.